Hey guys, what's going on? Andrew coming at you. It is currently 6:30 in the morning and I'm giving you an update. I have now run every day for over 2 weeks and getting up in the morning around 5 in the morning before I go to work. And some people have been asking how it's been going, what things have been happening. So I just wanted to go ahead and give you an update. On the weekends is the only time I allow myself to kind of sleep in. And the first week was absolutely horrible getting up and waking up. And that's when I realized that I was drinking too much caffeine in general. And so I've started a caffeine taper, and now my caffeine is way cut back, and I'm able to fall asleep super early. Like I fall asleep around 9:30 now, but I've been waking up really early, so there's still some problems with my sleep. But after doing some research, I've seen that sometimes cutting out caffeine can cause sleep disturbances. So I'm hoping that catches up. So I'll put my sleep schedule up for the second week. It was awesome. You could probably see I'll put in this corner here. And I was getting tons and tons of sleep. But unfortunately, again, this week it's Tuesday and I haven't gotten a whole lot of sleep. But I think that that's going to change over time. So I'm okay with that. There hasn't been a lot of physical changes just yet. I can kind of feel that my body's a little bit tighter and I'm losing some of the weight that I gained in America from eating all the junk food and things like that. But the biggest changes this week have been totally mentally with me. And the second week is really when it started to hit me on how hard it was to get up every morning. But also, it's very quiet in the morning. Like, I'm running, and some days I listen to music, some days I don't. But there's not a lot of people out there. I've seen a few people running. But for the most part, I feel like I do something that very few people are doing. And there's kind of a motivation to that first thing in the morning to realize that you're deciding to do something that's not easy, that's hard. And you're doing it first thing in the morning. And nobody's forcing me to do it. You know, I'm getting up there and doing it because I want to. So that's been great. Another thing I've noticed is I'm a lot less stressed during the day. I've still been having some issues with stress. I'm someone that has stress and anxiety in general. Although I've found that my levels have been way, way better in the morning because I've already gotten my workout in. And there's kind of a positive confidence boost with that with me, at least. And I have time in the morning to reflect. Like even today running, I'm thinking about what I want to say in this YouTube video while I'm running. So that morning mental time is really important. I'm not thinking about necessarily what I have to do for the day, but I also can. I'm just letting my mind kind of wander, and I feel very creative when I'm doing that, which is awesome. And I also can think about little things I need to do about the day, as opposed to just rolling out of bed, taking a shower, and going to work. I find that that really helps my stress levels. One really critical thing that happened that has been life-changing with me mentally was that on Saturday I had a crayfish party to go to in Södertälje in Sweden. Friday night I didn't sleep well in general, and Saturday I had to like force myself to kind of stay up. It was a late night, and I woke up Sunday, and then I went to get Max Burgers with my girlfriend, and I wasn't feeling too great. I had to take a train ride home. I probably got home at 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I had just decided mentally that I wasn't going to run that day. If you follow my Instagram, you can always follow my stories. I talk about this stuff. And I was like, I'm not going to run today. And then all of a sudden, I thought to myself, I looked at this app that I have, Momentum, and I said, you know what? If I don't run today, I'm going to miss out on running 14 days in a row. If I run Sunday, then I will run every day for 2 weeks. And what about all the other habits such as reading and practicing Swedish? And I thought about it, and I thought about it, and I realized I didn't want to give all that up just because I didn't feel like it. And so I put on my running clothes, and I went out there, and I went and I ran. And also I needed to cook for that day because I had time, and I wasn't going to have time on Monday to cook. So I went to the store after my run, I picked up my stuff, and I cooked. So I have been getting so much more stuff done in general. That's where it's been life-changing, because by starting the day doing something so difficult, tasks and things that I want to do, I wasn't able to accomplish because I've already got my run in. And so that's what happened. I got my run in, and it was such a boost in my confidence of, hey, I thought I couldn't do something, and I had mentally said no. And here's the thing. If I wouldn't have cooked, if I wouldn't have run, I would have felt terrible at the same time because I wouldn't have got my exercise in, and I would have messed up. So that felt very, very awesome, and that has been a huge mental shift. I've been able to read every day. I've been able to run every day, and I've been able to practice Swedish every day most of the time before I even get to work. And as you see today, I have time to do a YouTube video. And I realized if I want to get bigger on YouTube, I'm going to have to put more time into it, and I'm going to have to change the way I do things. Also, I'm less stressed in the in the evenings, and I have time to cook and do some other things, clean, cook, do my laundry, which has been very lovely as well, without having to really stress about stuff. So that has been fantastic. And now I just get things done that I normally would not do. So it's made my life so much more efficient. And it's giving me happiness because I'm getting like an endorphin rush in the morning. Not every morning is great. Yesterday was not a great morning for me. I lost my book on the bus. I lost my bus card. I was just kind of all out of sorts. Maybe I was just tired or exhausted. And that happened. It was a bad day. But I'm letting that go, and hopefully today will be an awesome day. And if it's not, it's okay. I got my run in, and that's life. So I just wanted to share all that with you so you could see the changes that I'm making. I definitely think the changes for me have been mostly mental, but they've been life-changing, and I think I'm going to continue with this. I have a goal now, I think, to run every day for a year just to see what would happen, all within reason and health. Obviously, if I'm injured, I'm not going to force myself to run. And I just want to say a disclaimer here. If I'm able to inspire you, which is kind of my goal with this channel, is just to inspire others, even if it's running once a week, if it's just getting up early or just going after your dreams, which is what I'm doing, that's awesome. I want to make an actual positive impact on the world. That would be great. But I want to say this. If you're someone that wants to get into running, I would not suggest running every single day. I would suggest running a couple times a week, building yourself up to it and adapting your body. I've been a runner for probably at this point 6 or 7 years. And I'm slowly increasing how much I run by a very small amount, by like maybe 2 to 4% every week, because I know this is going to be more of a stress on my body. And I just want to throw that out there. You should not just jump right into things. That's the worst thing I think you can do as a runner. But I feel that I'm able to do that because of my experience in running. So if you like this one, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. And I'll see you guys in the next video. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care.